Non-Americans, what is the best American food?
I hate to sound like an ignorant foreigner, but a made-from-scratch mac and cheese with at least 3 different cheeses, plus a crispy breadcrumb crust on top is one of my favorite American dishes.
I want to thank y'all for barbecue and fried chicken.
I'm from Mexico, and we get spoiled with our traditional cuisine, but I found the Thanksgiving dinner experience in the US incredible. Love everything: the turkey, dark meat, smiley face, cranberry sauce, the stuffing, mashed potatoes, salads, and the delicious pays that follow for dessert. That whole combination, plus the red wine and good company, is an incredible experience hard to match.
Anything smoked: brisket, pork shoulder, chicken, turkey. I've even had smoked burgers. If seasoned well, you don't even need barbecue sauce, and it is so tender and juicy.
Spaniard who lives in the States for 6 years, I liked apple pie, pastrami on rice sandwiches, Tex-Mex, all the things you do with sweet potatoes, virtually any item at a Waffle House, bagels, Reuben sandwiches, chicken and waffles, cheesecake, s'mores, chocolate chip cookies, buffalo wings. I never got into peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I tried, but it wasn't for me.
Eggs Benedict are apparently an American invention.
This is probably a recipe for disaster, but I'm British and growing up visiting Florida, I would love eating raw cookie dough from the refrigerator section.
Those potatoes with cheese in it you make for Thanksgiving. Edit: wow, thanks so much response. I mean the double-baked one, but the funeral potatoes, I have to try them too now.
So, I became a green card holder a short while ago, and in the 2014 I had my first Thanksgiving. Me and my family went all the way up from Miami to SC to visit our family from Georgia, which they had this summer house in SC, and then the family that came from Tennessee made fried turkey for Thanksgiving. The Lord be praised, that turkey was phenomenal.
I was 6 on my first trip to the US. Went back home to southern Brazil and told my friends that Americans put ketchup on their churrasco and drink their Cokes frozen. It wasn't until I moved to the US that I grasped the concept of barbecue/barbecue sauce, Coke Slurpees, and the vast amounts of ice used with soft drinks in general. Barbecue with all its regional variations is the most American food for me. Aside from that, I'd count every single item on any typical diner menu. All favorites.
As a Nigerian, one would expect my favorite food to be jollof rice or swallow. But no. It's fries. I absolutely love them. They're my all-time favorite food. I can't get any burger or chicken without fries, and I can eat as many of them as possible. Fries. Forgive me if they aren't originally American, I really don't know these things.
I can't find someone who's listed it so banana pudding that shit is life-changing.
From a Scottish friend of mine, chicken fried steak with biscuits and gravy.
Oddly enough, no one seems to have mentioned it, but cornbread. Yeah, as a guy who moved here, Americans have got cornbread down to a T. Combined with some soul food? Makes me smile on the inside. Gives me high blood pressure, but smile on the inside too.
Give me a po' boy sandwich any day of the week.
I love American breakfast food. Honestly, I think they have breakfast down pat. But holy crap, what I really appreciate are pizza rolls. God bless the Americans for pizza rolls.
Oof, I love making Philly cheesesteaks.
In Vietnam, chocolate chip cookies are called American cookies.
Given the level of Mexican food in Europe generally, Tex-Mex is insane compared to what we get over here.
Baked cheesecake, Boston chowder, pecan pie, barbecue ribs.
This is one of my favorite threads of all time on Reddit.
I worked in California for a while, and this bakery near me used to have this spicy bread that was packed with cheese and jalapenos. It was greasy as fuck, but holy shit, it was good.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. At first, I thought it was a disgusting combo, but when I tried, I loved it.
American here, but recently spoke with an Italian exchange student and asked him what he would miss most about the States. Deadass, he said chicken parm. That's not an Italian thing. He said the first time he had it, he called his friend back home to tell them about, and she hung up on him.
I have relatives in Carolina, I'm UK, and the first time I had vinegar-based barbecue, I nearly cried. That stuff for me can't be beat. I'd be fucking huge if I moved to the States faced with tears of joy.
As a Ukrainian in USA, brisket and peach pie are my favorite.
My daughter was born and raised in Dallas, Texas, moved to Geneva, Switzerland, 6 years ago. Every time she comes home, she packs a giant suitcase with canned chipotles, peppers, sochil salsa, pounds of chili powder, salsa verde, the works. When she throws a Mexican dinner, her friends go nuts. But their favorites are her fried chicken, she learned from Dad, and they always track down a turkey for Thanksgiving. She's learned my gravy and dressing recipes to the letter. She always sends me pics and videos of her friends freaking out over super legit turkey gravy. So beyond how cool it is that my girl really picked up my love for feeding people, she's brought some family recipes overseas. She works at the UN, so she feeds people from like 9 different countries.
Pro tip for non-Americans: if you are ever in the US for Thanksgiving, end of November, and have nothing to do, go on the local city subreddit where you are and post that you are a foreigner who would like to experience Thanksgiving, and I guarantee you will get an invite from someone to the best holiday we have.
After reading these threads, I'm convinced I could make a killing by moving to Europe with my smoker and laying down some barbecue.
Biscuits and gravy. Nothing even comes close. A good buttermilk biscuit with a proper sausage gravy is heaven on earth. Because by the end, your heart stops beating anyway.